It's a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie and a bunch of ways to stay fit. I ask 11 questions on kickboxing and exercising and attempt to do the splits between two bar stools. This is Trivia with Buds. Welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast, the daily trivia podcast that goes in your ears each and every day. This is the podcast Kalon55 calls Great Banter, Fun Questions, and Easy Rules, a great trivia game to play along at home or realistically in a car. Hi, LA traffic. Thanks, Kalon55, for that nice review on iTunes. If you dig this show, if you like pop culture, if you like trivia, and you listen to this all the time, go on iTunes or Google Play, wherever you listen to it at, and leave me a nice little review. Email me, ryanbuds@gmail.com, so I know you left a review, and I will read it on a future episode. It's a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. I'm 32 years old, and I ask 11 questions on kickboxing and exercising, and attempt to do the splits between two bar stools. Out there. This is Trivia with Buds. Of water balloon fights right now. All the time, you should be doing it. My family and I, we keep buying these bunch of balloons things. They fill up the water balloons. You can fill like 30 at once, 60 at once. You hook them up to the hose. You put a bucket under it. It catches them all. And then you throw them all in about 30 seconds. I recommend you go to Costco. You get this big 400 water balloon pack. It's like $20. And it will last you a good half hour in the middle of the desert heat of California. But I am having a ton of fun with the family this summer, and I think you should add water balloons to your life. Redecorating my home office space. I can tell you about that. I'm sitting in my booth. My office is really just like an old diner booth that I got from a jazz club that went out of business in Claremont, California, a place called the Hip Kitty, which sadly went out of business, but I got a cool deal on this booth and table, so I use it for all my dealings and things. If I did cocaine, I would probably do it off this table, but I don't. Instead, I decorate this room with nerdy stuff, and here are all the movies that are in a row. I set up all these VHSs on the back wall of the booth. I'm going to read them to you left and right so you can get a feel of my space. We have Used Cars, we have Reefer Madness, Caddyshack, The Goonies, Batman 89, Overboard, Somewhere in Time, The Karate Kid Part 2, Cool World, Xanadu, The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, The Boy in the Plastic Bubble, Willow, Wizard of Oz, Back to the Future 2, Roadhouse Creepshow, and a live VHS tour tape of the 80s, 90s group, the Lemonheads. So that's what I'm dealing with right now, and I thought you would like to know. This past weekend, I did two great parties on Saturday, one in Oceanside, California for a bunch of bros and broettes for a 30th birthday party on the beach, and one at a kickboxing gym in Montclair, California, a place called I Love Kickboxing. Very clean, very new, opened in March, and they did a customer appreciation night kind of a thing, and they were tons of fun. It was a small group, but they were just a real fun group to ask trivia questions to. So I'm going to take those questions about kicking and kickboxing and exercising, and I'm going to do this daily podcast episode with those questions. So boom, here we are. Let's roundhouse kick ourselves into those 11 questions right now. Here we go. All right, 11 questions on kickboxing and exercise fads. If you're playing along at home, you could write down these answers. We'll take a little break after we ask the questions, and we'll go over the answers soon after. Here's question number 1. Exercise fads in kickboxing. Billy Blanks was the main star of what aerobic infomercial? Question 1. Billy Blanks was the main star of what aerobic infomercial? Question number 2. What year did the movie Kickboxer come out? Was it 1980, 1989, or 1995? Question 2. What year did the movie Kickboxer come out? 1980, 1989, or 1995? Question number 3. Body by Blank was named after a guy's first name. What was his name? Number 3. Body by Blank was named after a guy's first name. What was it? Number 3. Question number 4, what sitcom star was the big spokeswoman for the Thigh Master? Question 4, what sitcom star was the big spokeswoman for the Thigh Master? Question number 5, what is the country of origin for kickboxing? Question 5, what is the country of origin for kickboxing? Question number 6, the balance board hooked up to what video game system? Question 6, the balance board hooked up to what video game system? Question number 7, what kind of dancing video did Carmen Electra put her name on? Question number 7, what kind of dancing video did Carmen Electra put her name on? Question number 8, what decade did American kickboxing originate in? Question 8, what decade did kickboxing blow up in America? Number 8. Question number 9, what is one of the top kickboxing promotions in the world that starts with the letter G? Question 9, what is one of the top kickboxing promotions in the world that starts with a G? Question number 10, Chuck Norris has been a longtime proponent of what piece of equipment? Question number 10, Chuck Norris has been a longtime proponent of what piece of equipment? And question number 11, this was the 2-point bonus question if you're playing along at home. With the original shake weight, how long were you supposed to shake the weight for in each hand with 15 seconds rest in between? Question number 11 for 2 points. With the original shake weight, how long were you supposed to shake the weight for in each hand with 15 seconds in between? All right, those are all your exercise, fad, and kickboxing questions. Let's play a quick clip. Great scene from the movie Kickboxer, and we'll go over those answers in just a minute.
Legs. This guy was kicking one of these with his fucking legs. Until Plaza was falling down.
So what? Can he move like me? No.
All right, how'd you enjoy that quick scene from Kickboxer? You should watch that movie, late 80s, tons of fun if you like some cheese. Question number 1, Billy Blanks was the main star of what aerobic infomercial? The answer, Tae Bo. Tae Bo, that was popular in the early 2000s, I want to say, Tae Bo. Number 2, what year did the movie Kickboxer come out? 80, 89, or 95? The answer was 1989. I was a young lad of 4 years old. I've seen that movie, I think, twice, and I think I saw it for the first time probably around like 6 or 7 years old. It's pretty violent, but pretty fun. Number 3, Body by Blank was named after a guy's first name, Body by Jake. That guy looked like you could have played Lou Ferrigno's brother in something. He was real ripped. I think he had curly hair. He could have played like a cheesy version of the Hulk, I think. Number 4, what sitcom star was the big spokeswoman for Thigh Master? Suzanne Summers, star of Step by Step. Carol, I think her name was on there. And then star of Three's Company. She was Chrissy. She was real ditzy on Three's Company. Number 5, what is the country of origin for kickboxing? The answer, Japan. That's according to Wikipedia, so who knows if that's true. Number 6, the balance board hooked up to what video game system? Wii, the Nintendo Wii. Number 6, I wonder if people are still using that to lose weight. I think there's probably at least one guy or one gal who's like, it works for me, I'm not changing it, I'm not doing anything different, I'm getting on my balance board, and I'm going to play Wii Bowling. Number 7, what kind of dancing video did Carmen Electra put her name on? Pole dancing. She had a big tape series, again, I think early 2000s, of pole dancing. Number 7. Number 8, what decade did American kickboxing originate in? When did it get big in the U.S.? The 1970s was the big boom. The big boom over here, the 1970s. Number 9, what is the one of the top kickboxing promotions in the world that starts with a G? Glory. I was looking for Glory. Number 10, Chuck Norris has been a longtime proponent of what piece of equipment? The Total Gym. He's like 80. He's still using it. Number 10, Total Gym. And for 2 points, with the original shake weight, how long were you supposed to shake the weight for in each hand with 15 seconds in between? 30 seconds. 30 seconds in each hand in a very precarious motion with the shake weight. All right, guys, those were your answers for those exercise, fad, and kickboxing questions. Hope you did well. Hope you had fun answering those. And if you want to send me your score, You can do that. Tweet me at RyanBuds on Twitter. You can email me, ryanbuds@gmail.com. And my diehard trivia players, they like to write down the answers on Post-it notes and note cards and things, and they'll take a picture and send it to me. People like Fiona Neville and Casey Becker, they do that all the time on Twitter. They are great pals of mine over on Patreon, where they donate a few bucks to my trivia ship, and you can too. Go to patreon.com/triviawithbuds and see all the cool rewards you can get for between $1 and $30, including the brand new $30 t-shirt club. Every month I will send you a soft Target style, as I refer to them, Target style t-shirt with a fun, different pop culture something on it. And the first batch are getting ready to get sent out right here at the end of July, early August. So if you want to jump on that, you could do that for $30. Big thanks to all my Patreon subscribers, including Carrie Moore, Alexis Eck, Earl Clark, Alex DeSmut, Sarah McKevitz, Simon Time, Jen Wojner, Jess Whitener, Kyle Bonin, or Bonin, Kyle Bonin, he's probably Bonin, Kyle Bonin, Fiona Neville, and I Give to the Scorpion. That's somebody that is a Patreon. The name I Give to the Scorpion, Brenda Martinez, and Casey Becker. And welcome brand new patrons. We have brand new people that are pledging their donations to the show. Erica Cooper and Douglas French. Thank you, Douglas and Erica, and welcome on board. With the tier that they got, they get to pick one topic a month that I will definitely record some trivia on and post. So guys, if you're listening, message me with what you want to do trivia on for August, and I will get started on recording those topics. And an extra special thanks to the patrons who have upped their donations, like Carrie Moore, Simon Time, and Fiona Neville. So cool of you guys. Thank you so much for doing that. Again, my heart pitter-patters like no else when I see those emails that say, hey, you got a new Patreon subscriber. Hey, this person upped their subscription. It's really the coolest thing. And it really validates the things that I do daily for the show. So thank you. That's it for this episode of Trivia with Buds. Thank you for listening. Thanks for telling a friend. And we'll see you tomorrow for a brand new episode filled with trivia and pop culture fun. Cheers.